I'll just start it off real quickly with Ken and get your thoughts on a close game, hard fought.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a great hockey game. I mean, they played. We knew they were going to come out with a lot of energy and play hard, and obviously, spot number 3-0 lead is a tough spot to be. But I love the way our team responded. We didn't quit. Big power play goal, and then then it was just a tight hockey game. We had 2 or 3 breakaways and chances, and it's going to be a tight game. So, but we expected a tough series. We knew it was going to be going in. So, obviously, we like it to play out when we're on the other end of it. But it was still a great hockey game.
Ken, does last year at all play into this, just based on how you guys came back? Like, Troy keeps saying last year was last year, and we're not.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it just shows with a lot of our group kind of how, it's a long series. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's what we take from it. We don't take, scores from different games or anything like that. I think we just take that we know it's going to be a hard fought series, and obviously you have to get 3 wins to win the series. So we didn't get one tonight, but certainly kudos to them. They played hard, and we're looking forward to Friday.
And did you get a look at the hit, Berta's hit on
I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't get a look at it, to be honest with you. But it's quick play, so it's just one of those things.
It seemed like the I guess I'll take this. It seemed like the Scepters were really forechecking you guys and having you in your zone. How do you feel like you guys were able to adjust to that as the game went on? Because it seemed like you were able to exit your zone a lot better in the second and third period. Yeah,
I mean, it's the ebbs and flows and momentum of hockey games. I mean, we had some turnovers in the neutral zone. They hemmed us in, kept us in there. Then when you start getting tired, you start making bad decisions. And, I think they managed that part of their game a little better than we did, especially early. And then we started getting pucks in deep and letting our forecheck get to work, which obviously that's where, teams, not just us, every team has more success when they're able to forecheck and play in their zone a little more.
And was it a point of emphasis going to this game to, get bodies in front of net? Both your goals came off of rebounds, people open in front of the net. Was that an emphasis for you guys heading into this one?
Yeah, it's hard to score. I mean, goalies in this league are good, and we know it. And so we have to get bodies there. We have to get sticks on pucks and tips, and obviously we have good shooting defensemen, with Soph and Claire and Lee, and all of them can shoot it. So it's definitely something that we continue to work on.
Michela, being from Ontario, did coming back home a little and playing a playoff game mean something special to you?
Yeah, it's always fun to come back here. I have a lot of family from around the area, so always a lot of people in the stands, and it's great to meet up with the family after the game. And it's just, obviously it would have been nice to get the win today for them, but we're going to be ready on Friday, and it's really fun to be back.
Sure, thank you. For anybody, is there anything that stuck out to any of you in terms of what you could take away from this game to do better in Game 2 to be able to pull it out now that you've seen what Toronto is planning on doing in the playoffs?
Michael.
I think that we had great moments at times. I think if we can just be more consistent with our play, with our depth, I think we're going to be able to wear them down. And I think continuing to get pucks to the net and get people taking away the eyes of their goalie, I think is going to make us really successful throughout this series.
Katie Knoll gets on the board there in the third period. What does a goal like that for a depth player in their first PWHL playoff game mean for their confidence going forwards?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, it's for her, it's her first taste of the playoffs, and obviously she's a rookie and kind of figuring her way in this league and where she fits in, and it's good. I know the entire team was super jacked for her and excited, and hopefully that just continues to build into Game 2.
Nicole Hensley gets the last couple starts of the regular season, gets a start here today, has some big saves throughout this one. Do you plan to have a rotation throughout this series, or do you plan to stick with Nicole?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just see. We're going to watch the film and kind of see how it goes. As obviously, for us, it's nice to have the luxury that we can kind of use both. We've used both all year. We used both last year in the playoffs, and I wouldn't imagine that we've kind of changed that philosophy.
Hi, this is for Michela. You were the leading scorer on your team versus Toronto during the regular season, and then last year you were a playoff performer, if you want to put it that way. So, what do you chalk that up to anything in particular, or is it does your play style match up well in certain game situations?
I don't really think it goes to a certain team. Obviously, it's playoffs now. It's a new season, and I'm just going to try and focus on doing the things that I know I can and help the team defensively, offensively, however it might be. definitely just gonna try and play my game and not worry too much about obviously what's happened last year and the years before and stuff, and just try and play my game and do everything right and do all the little things in the game. So.
I'll just ask a quick follow-up. What did you think of your Lions game tonight?
Yeah, I think we got shut down a little bit compared to the speed we usually use, especially through like the neutral zone. We know that they're gonna play us hard, and I just think we can't get down on ourselves. It's a great line, and we all bring a certain thing to it, and I just think we'll come together and be better next game, and I think we all know that. So